Hello, dear friend, and welcome. Have you ever considered why Gordon Ramsay, otherwise known as Chef Ramsay, brings the heat to those who choose to participate in Hell's Kitchen? There's a very specific reason why. It's to hopefully burn the scales off the eyes so those who are his students can come up higher, can become professional chefs like Chef Ramsay. I'm extremely concerned that I recently received an email from a very good friend of mine. I appreciate all feedback because that helps me to better understand, hopefully, how to present more clearly. This friend I've known for quite a few years, many years, and yet he continues to debate the true value of learning one method for both memorizing and creating. What's the litmus test? As far as I can hear and as far as I can see, this very dear friend of mine is not creating. So I wrote down a few things that we could be creating that I'm not hearing or seeing. First of all, we could be writing. Well, I've written my book, Why School Sucks, Teaching America's Students How to Memorize and How to Create by Russell Warren Kukla. We could be doing audio, speaking, as I am doing. We could also be creating videos, as I am doing, creating. We could be doing graphic arts. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to soon confirm. I believe on my 3 different computers, I have a total of over 30,000 images that I've created over the years. 30,000 images from documents, JPEG, GIF, PowerPoint, all the different things I have created over the years. We also have web-based, where you are now viewing this. We also have the physical, as I have created here so that I am able to present to you. So when I receive from a very dear friend of mine, kudos to you, Russell, for bringing your message this far, of which I hope to take farther, of course. And this friend goes on to say, I'm impressed. Really good production quality. How about really good creating quality? And then this dear friend goes on to say, however, I do not agree with your senior premise positioning memory as the panacea. Very easy to test that, dear friend. Are you willing to receive from me this one page list of 54 African capitals? Are you willing to have me test you on your ability to memorize and remember to pass this one test? That's where the tire hits the road. As you can see in Chef Ramsay's hand, he too is holding papers. I'm not sure who he's handing those papers to, but I have this page that I'm handing to you, dear friend. To you, dear friend, whomever you might be that constantly wants to debate the value of learning one method for both memorizing and creating. It should be this simple. W. Edwards Deming, America's founding father of total quality management, TQM. Deming was not heard, was not understood, and at age 83 had to go to Japan to be able to be received. Age 83, because Americans had the scales on their eyes, and he couldn't get through those scales as I'm trying to do with you for the sake of our teachers and our children. It's that simple. Deming said, says, stated, only the method matters. Are we teaching? Have we been teaching? Have we been taught one method for memorizing? The answer is no. And that's why the struggle, that's why the suffering, that's why the pain in K-12 public education. It's that simple. Now, if you want to continue to debate this, please accept from me this one page list of 54 African capitals. To receive a B, you must answer correctly 48 for a 90% as a passing grade. Are you able to create a memory matrix for each of these 54 African capitals? If you're not able to do that, then possibly you're not able to create. That's the premise of this presentation. If a person understands how to create what is most difficult to create, a proven, dependable, repeatable method for memorizing whatever that person is trying to memorize and remember, then most likely they're also able to create whatever else they want to create. I'm not seeing evidence from this dear friend of mine that he's creating anything. I don't see it in writing. I don't see it in audio and speaking. I don't see it in video presentations. I've never seen any images. There's nothing available on the web. I'm not sure if anything's going on in the physical. And yet the debate over the true value of learning one method for both memorizing and creating. We can fool ourselves in creating. We think we're doing something. It's extremely difficult to take an image and bring it into matter, physical reality. We can't kid ourselves when we're trying to memorize and bring into matter, reality, remembering on a test. We either can do it or we can't do it. If we can't do it, then we look at our methodology. So I, to you, dear friend, whomever you might be, do you have the balls, the Chef Ramsay balls, to receive from me this one page and allow me to test you in 7 days on your ability to memorize and remember to get a passing grade of B? 48 correctly answered questions out of the 54. That's where the tire hits the road. I hope this presentation burns off a few of the scales, because our teachers and our children are counting on you to like, comment, and share, to understand the two most important books we should be reading to learn, to practice, and to master is A Method for Memorizing, Harry Lorraine Super Memory Super Student, A Method for Creating, Robert Fritz, Creating, or better yet, Your Life is Art. Basically, one method to learn, practice, and master both memorizing and creating, so that the tire hits the road and we're actually creating. I hope you have the balls to email me, russell@createk12change.com, russell@createwhatmatters.org. Got to reverse those. russell@createk12change.org, russell@createwhatmatters.com. I'll send you out that PDF, 54 African capitals. In 7 days, I will call and test you. If not, then please understand that we need your participation to share this with your friends, that we must begin to let our friends and our family know that this is the solution for creating real, meaningful, lasting change in America's K-12 public education. That's my Chef Ramsay to you. Thank you for participating.